every evening at exactly 10 minutes past 7. Helen Brooks would park her silver sedan in the same spot outside the quiet grocery store where she worked in a small Oregon town. As a cashier, her shifts were long, often ending when the aisles were empty and the last few shoppers had trickled out. One rainy Tuesday, she walked out, exhausted. The rhythmic squeak of her shoes on the wet pavement was the only sound breaking the silence. She was counting her steps, her mind a blur after a full day, when she saw it. A small, bright yellow note tucked neatly under her driver's side windshield wiper. Her heart did a little flip. Oh no, did I park in a no parking zone? Was I blocking someone? A dozen anxious thoughts raced through her mind. But as she carefully unfolded the damp paper, she saw the handwriting wasn't angry or official. It was neat, almost elegant. The message was simple. "Thank you for always smiling at me at checkout. You don't know how much it helps." Helen stood there for a long moment, the cool rain starting to seep through her jacket, completely stunned. She scanned the nearly empty parking lot. A few scattered cars, the soft glow of streetlights reflecting on puddles, but no one in sight. The next day at work was different. Helen found herself paying closer attention, not just to the items being scanned, but to the faces of her customers. She looked for a clue, a hint, a familiar glance, or the young dad juggling a baby and a carton of eggs. Then she noticed him, a teenage boy, probably around 16 or 17, always wearing a grey hoodie that shadowed his face. He came in a few times a week and his purchase was always the same: a loaf of bread, a gallon of milk, and a box of generic cereal. He never made eye contact, paid with exact change, and was gone before she could even finish saying, "Have a good night." She knew she couldn't just receive these messages without giving something back. So she began her own quiet mission. He lingered, shifting his weight from one foot to the other, his head still down. Helen waited patiently. "Ma'am," he said, his voice cracking slightly, "those notes, they helped more than you know." He didn't explain what was hard. He didn't share his story. He didn't need to. In that moment, a powerful, unspoken bond was formed. They just shared a brief, gentle smile. It wasn't a dramatic, movie-like scene. It was real. Just two people connecting in the checkout aisle of a grocery store. What neither of them knew was that a security camera mounted high on the ceiling had captured that simple, beautiful exchange. Someone, maybe a security guard or a store manager reviewing the footage, saw it and was moved. They edited the small clip, focusing on the shared smile, and posted it online. The caption was simple: "A cashier's smile changed a stranger's day. Never underestimate your impact." The video went viral. It was like a digital wildfire of positivity. First, it spread through their small town, then across the state, and soon across the world. Millions of views. Tens of thousands of comments and messages poured in. People from all walks of life shared their own stories of small kindnesses from strangers. A kind word from a barista, a door held open, a compliment from someone in line. The world, for a moment, seemed to pause and celebrate the power of simple human connection. Helen was completely overwhelmed by the attention. Reporters called the store. Her picture was in online articles. To her, it was baffling. "I didn't do anything special," she told a local journalist, shaking her head in disbelief. "I just smiled. It's part of my job. It's part of who I am." And maybe that's the real lesson in all of this. Helen didn't set out to change the world. She didn't perform some grand, heroic act. She showed up, she was present, and she was kind. But Helen's story is a powerful reminder that the smallest things are often the biggest things. These aren't just gestures. They are lifelines. They are signals to a person who might be feeling invisible, that they are seen, that they are valued, and that they matter.